Freedom of speech is a principle that supports the freedom of an individual to articulate their opinions and ideas without fear of censorship or retaliation, usually in the form of legal action or, if really dark, violence. This type of freedom of expression has been recognized in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and international human rights law by the United Nations. While expression and limitations vary significantly across different regions of the world, its application is deeply influenced by cultural, political, and historical contexts, leading to a diverse and complex global landscape which plays a crucial role in democratic societies throughout the world where the more liberty and the more freedom, generally the more freedom of speech. However, there is a crucial distinction to make here. With the acceleration of the transfer of information due to high-speed internet, we now have the capability to receive good information at near lightning speed or bad information at also near lightning speed. The rise of digital platforms have created new challenges for freedom of speech with social media, which is really anti-social media with the exception of unless you're using it to talk with voice and video like you would in person. That has democratized speech, giving a potential platform to billions, while at the same time, unfortunately, enabling the rapid spread of hate speech, lies, and misinformation, and worst of all, bad memes, some of which come rapid fire through bot farms, click farms, or malevolent uses of artificial intelligence that can flood the zone near instantly. Anti-social media companies, at least the more balanced ones, know that just like the rule of law, if they don't moderate content or impose accountability for bad actions, things slide into very lowbrow at best, or lowest common denominator hellscapes at worst, resembling the toilet sewers of the Chans such as 4chan and 8chan. A godzillionaire oligarch, who shall remain nameless, bought a social media platform under the ruse of free speech, and because of poor moderation has resulted in the platform's floodgates opening to hate speech. What is considered hate speech is a bit subjective though. We could say we hate Teletubbies, pesto on pasta and sandwiches, and mosquitoes, which we do, while also acknowledging mosquitoes have been beneficial in heavily slowing deforestation in the Amazon basin due to the spread of malaria. While someone else can say some horrendous career-ending hateful stuff about gay people or the children of immigrants. In all seriousness, what we really hate the most are liars, extractors, and authoritarians. So what we would say is a better way of limiting hate speech would be to classify good information as what is true and accurate and bad information as what is false or inaccurate. Because all that matters is what is true. We're convinced that this godzillionaire's continuing slide into darkness is less due to the increase of hate speech spread on their platform, but more due to the increase of lies and misinformation on their platform, otherwise called propaganda. So the key is having content moderation systems that are not only overseen by essentially philosophers, who also can have extensive education in the study of the logical fallacies, which are a Neoplatonic curriculum that historically was part of the trivium in the 7 liberal arts, which we'll continue to discuss in depth in our work. To be expert fact-checkers, to act as somewhat of a truth council, which behaves similarly to referees in sport. So they are essentially like referees for truth. So freedom of speech can be freedom of truthful speech, and there is not the freedom to lie. Since our documentaries can take years to make, these insights were created with the goal of us being on camera providing you more consistent content. They are independently made and often feel for us like throwing a Kleenex into the Grand Canyon alone while surrounded by tumbleweeds. So if you find values in these shorter insights, please do the usual things that favor the Ghost in the Machine algorithms. We never run any ads, so also consider navigating over to our overarching website, nilesheckman.org, where you can acquire our longer form content such as our films or narrated essays bundled in volumes, or even become an annual member for a very modest fee. Cheers for watching and or listening.